Welcome, bienvenidos to the We Didn't Do It Crime podcast. Today we got a special edition, super special. Tell them what we got, Paulie.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Forget Brooklyn crime stories. Tonight, we're talking intergalactic crimes.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking coups. We're talking planet explosions, laser swords, HR violations across the entire galaxy.
That's right. And we got the suspects themselves on the show. Real heavy hitters here.
Yeah, we got dictators, we got bounty hunters, Sith lords, the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm. And the first guest, y'all know him, y'all fear him, the galaxy's most aggressive middle manager.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So, Vader, thanks for coming on the show.
I find your podcast mildly tolerable.
Oh, all right, well, first question. Did you or did you not choke a guy with your mind during a staff meeting?
He lacked faith.
Yeah, but it was like a Zoom call, bro. Just, relax.
Yeah, also, quick question. Why the breathing?
It is a life support system.
Okay, it sounds like my Uncle Vinny after climbing 1 flight of stairs in our townhouse in Brooklyn.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's talk about Alderaan.
Yeah, whole planet gets blown up. That's, not great.
That was technically a group project.
Typical corporate answer.
Yeah. Well, now that Vader's left the studio, next up, the mastermind basically behind everything, Emperor Palpatine.
Good. The podcast grows stronger. Relax, Dracula. All right, this ain't your TED Talk.
Yeah, let's review the resume. Engineered a galactic war, played both sides, dissolved democracy.
I am the Senate.
Oh, dang.
Okay, yeah, that's concerning energy right there. All right.
Yeah, you planted secret brain chips in an entire clone army.
That was contingency planning. That's not contingency. That's conspiracy.
Yeah, also, let me ask you this. You ever thought about moisturizing? You look like a melted candle.
The dark side has its costs. Have you ever tried a spa day instead of conquering galaxies? The spa is not the way of the Sith.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. You need some relaxation, buddy.
Yeah, man. And stay out of the sun. All right, well, Palpatine, he preaches the dark side like it's a startup. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, power is achieved.
Yeah, but you shot lightning out of your fingers at your apprentice's kid.
He was interfering. With what? Your retirement plan?
This guy's crazy. Well, now joining us from a very discreet location, Boba Fett.
No names, no planets.
Okay, man, you're literally on a podcast.
Fine.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about this. You froze a guy in carbonite? What is it is? Carbonite? And then you delivered him like a piece of furniture.
He was a high-value target.
You say that like you're part of FedEx or something.
Repeat business matters.
Now, that's interesting because the most professional criminal we interviewed, I think it's Boba Fett. This guy is making sure he gets a good star rating over here.
What's your thoughts on that, Boba Fett?
Deposits. Always take deposits.
Okay, calm down. We got it.
Yeah, don't put it as no carbonite. We're just asking questions.
You know what? Now let's switch sides a little bit. We got somebody from the complete other side, Jedi Master Yoda.
Master Yoda, what's your take on these guys?
Terrible roommates they would be. Roommates? What are you talking about? Always joking people, Vader is. Electricity bills high, Palpatine makes.
Honestly, that checks out.
Yeah, so speaking of that, what's your biggest red flag with these dudes? Sand hate? Vader does. Suspicious, that is.
Yeah. If a grown man is ranting about sand, that's a warning sign.
All right, so it's been a little rapid fire with the guests. So we're going with our final guest tonight, the galaxy's most reliable witness.
That's right, guys. And that guest is R2-D2. Welcome, buddy. Well, hold on. You're saying Vader used to complain about sand every day?
Wow, that's so crazy. And Palpatine practiced lightning in the mirror?
Honestly, R2, it's the most credible guest we've ever had. Thank you, man. You just brought so much clarity to the topic.
We really appreciate it, man. You're a real one, R2-D2. Well, final questions. Let's start with Palpatine. Do you have any regrets?
I guess you could say that I underestimated sentiment. Love is inconvenient.
Yo, you got defeated by feelings.
Right? Bro, that is wild.
Vader, any advice for this guy?
If you build a battle station, protect the exhaust port.
I mean, we kind of knew that already, but all right.
I mean, yeah, that's solid engineering advice, actually. I mean, that's with anything. You always cover the exhaust. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know which exhaust.
All right.
So close. Man, will you interrupt? That's my line. All right? Calm down. I know we want to get out of here. I'm hungry too, but let me do this part, all right?
I'm sorry.
What did we learn tonight, Tony?
Okay. So if a guy in a hood says the dark side is really good, it has benefits, 401k and unlimited power,
you run.
Exactly. And if your boss, while you're sitting in your cubicle, you notice your boss has these lightning fingers.
I recommend you update your resume immediately.
Exactly. So here we go. This has been a special edition of the We Didn't Do It Crime Podcast. There we go.
Right.
We're getting better at this all the time.
Yeah.
It's getting great.
Yeah, at some point it'll be perfect.
Yeah. So next week, stay tuned. We're going to go to Gotham and interview a guy that has a bunch of OSHA violations and how he's handling it. We're talking to a guy named Joker.
Joker? Like, he sounds like a real joker.
Exactly. Who names himself a joker?
Well, I mean, on the same point, I mean, who here follows any OSHA regulations in Brooklyn anyway? You know? I mean, hard hats, those are optional.
That's true.
I mean, speaking of, that's not fashionable.
It's ridiculous. Speaking of OSHA violations, we got this other guy we might want to visit who always wears a mask. Bane, I think it is.
Bane?
I don't know. We'll see.
What is that? Like Cher? Like that's just his name? Bane? Like, what is that? I mean, well, we'll see next week. But, okay, honestly, Vader, you've got to go, dude. All right? This heavy breathing is really starting to...
Polly? Well, thanks again, everybody, for listening to the We Didn't Do It Crime Podcast. And this episode is sponsored by Jawa & Sons Repair Shop and Galaxy Repairs.
That's right. And you will find the best, well, I mean, pretty much probably the only deals you'll find anywhere nearby.
That's true.
I mean, especially if you want to live. I mean, if you don't take the deals, they'll probably shoot you.
That's
but
true.
they come highly recommended.
Highly recommended. So here's the thing. Your afterburner go out, your balance turbine, your reactor foil, your hyperdrive. When was the last time you checked your hyperdrive?
Those are important.
They're super important.
Especially running from the Empire. You got to keep
You don't want to be running from the Empire and your ion accelerator breakdown. What are you gonna do?
That's
What are
like
you
a
gonna
drag
do?
race, and then you just go kaput, man. You know.
You don't want to go kaput when Vader's chasing you. That's why you go to Jawa and Sons Galaxy
That's
Repair
right.
Shop.
Yep. Oh, and don't forget your AA1701 gyro computers. Those
Oh
are also
man,
put on.
one of those went out on me last week, and I was
Mhm.
trying to smuggle a run from Terran to. I was trying to beat that other guy, and it wasn't a good deal. It
Oh,
wasn't a
the
good deal.
Parsecs race or whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I got
wasn't
one of
good.
those too. Actually, from Jawa's Sons. Actually, wait a minute. That one did break. That one
Well,
did.
here, before we go into that, listen to some of our rave reviews. Listen to Jawa and Sons and some of the good things they have to say about our business.
Hmm. That sounds like a satisfied customer.
I couldn't agree more. Actually, I can't agree. I don't know what he said, but it sounded like they get the business. So here's the thing to
Exactly.
remember. Jawa and Sons Galaxy Repair Shop. They'll hook you up. They're
Or
the
shoot you up.
best. Well, that's the thing. Make sure you get a deal. Make sure you leave. That's the most important thing. Jawa and Sons Galaxy Repair Shop. Advertisement? What? I don't want to bet. I don't. I just want to listen to Darth Vader's voice. Oh,
Those
the worst.
advertisements are interrupting my time. I shall smite them with my spirit fingers.
Calm down, Palpatine. Calm down.
I went to my 15 minutes of fame. That's what I meant.